What's going on, guys? I'm TCGWolf. I'm bringing you guys, for January 2014, the Banlist. I'm bringing you guys a Spellbook deck profile. Everyone knows my favorite deck, and this is the deck profile. Now, for my Fire Fist deck profile, it was, I've been mainly focusing on this deck, and I didn't want to spend like $150 on Wolf Bars and stuff of that nature, so I guess the deck profile was kind of bad, but, you know, I wanted to give my hand, I wanted to get a shot at it, but this is Spellbooks, and I've been focusing all my attention for Yu-Gi-Oh! On Spellbooks. So let's go and get into the deck. This deck has, honestly, since my last format, this deck has been more consistent, like right now, than last format Spellbooks for me. I don't know why, but it's just been pretty insane, so let me go into it. Starting out, I have Double Priestess. 3 is a little bit too much because I'm running this next card. But Priestess is the show. She's amazing, and I would not play Spellbooks without her. It's 2 of her. The one World. World blows up everything. That's basically the best thing about it, but you really don't use that effect too much because you usually have field control by the time you bring this out. So, World, the reason why World is so good is whenever she or he is special summon, you get to add add up to 2 spellbooks from your graveyard to your hand, and then you can reveal 4 and blow up every card in the field except for her. So that's really good, but you really don't use the effect to blow up the field. You just add those 2 spellbooks and you just keep your advantage system going. So that's the 3. I think World's fantastic now. I used to not like it, but I think it's fantastic. But yeah, for the others, I run 3 Magician because Magician is amazing, like beyond imagination. And also this card right here is also up there with Magician, and it is triple Temperance of Prophecy. Getting off those first turn Priestesses and stuff are amazing. Usually I'll go for Priestess first, and then late game I'll go for World, you know, because this card, I mean this card's amazing, because this one card that I run, I'll bet show you like right now, it really works in tandem with this card right here. Temperance, you know, if you don't know Temperance, whenever you play a Spellbook, after you play a Spellbook, you can tribute this card, and then bring out a level 5 or higher, Spellcaster, Light or Dark. But then you can't special summon another one, special summon another level 5 or higher, which you don't need to because the deck, it's been working fantastic. And this card right here is one of my favorite cards to take in of all time. It's probably one of my favorite cards in the game, and that's Magical Exemplar. So how she works is, if you guys do not know, every time a spell card is activated, either player activates a spell card, you get 2 counters on her. Once turn, you can remove any number of counters, special summon a spellcaster as the same or the same amount that you removed. So getting back Temperance with this is insane. This card, with Temperance, gives you a free Priestess and a free 17 with it beside it, and just being able to get more boss monsters on the field is insane. Everyone knows Priestess is so good, so getting more on the with more on the field is amazing. This gets anything you need from hand or graveyard. If you've got a dead world and you got 9 counters, then go ahead and bring it out. It's ridiculous. It's honestly, this card's amazing, and I would not suggest not running it. I really do suggest playing this card, at least at 1. And then the Magician of Faith is something I need to talk about. Magician of Faith is good, but it's not beyond insane. Everyone's like, oh my god, Magician of Faith is going to be great in Spellbooks. By the time you get Magician of Faith set, because it's so slow, you are not going to have that many Spellbooks engraved, because you're going to be banishing them for Fate, you're going to be banishing them for Priestess, and that's just how it is. It's an amazing late game card to be able to get your plays, and she's a spellcaster, obviously, so, but it's good, and I'll play it, but I'm going to side it out. I'm going to side this out. I'm going to be siding out other cards in my main deck. But yeah, Magician of Faith is good. It's just not insane like everyone's thinking. And then I'm playing as a tech 2 Lila because popping back row is very good, and milling is good for Tower and Fate. Yeah, Lila has just been one of my favorite cards in Spellbooks. I think that it's really good. And, you know, going to defense mode is not a problem to be able to pop a back row and then you mill 3. And Spellbooks like to have Spellbooks engraved, so you can, you know, mill them and then banish for Fate and Priestess. So yeah, really good. That's the monsters. That's 13 monsters. For the spells, triple Secrets. Standard. I don't know. There's no reason to talk about it. Triple Crescent. I gave this card shit, and I think it's amazing. I think this card's incredible. It gets your first turn 3 for Fate, and it just gets you, you know, it's just really good. You can master copy it too. So that's good. Double Master, because, you know, you don't need to play 3. I think 2's fine. Double Tower, also really good. Actually, I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this really quick. I don't know why I almost skipped over it. This is the whole show now. Tower getting you that recyclable Fate, getting you that +1 every turn is ridiculous. They'll be afraid to blow it up, which is great. I like whenever people have fear to kill this card, because then you get the free special summon. It's ridiculous. It really is amazing. So yeah, I suggest not playing less than 2. I suggest you playing 2, not 3. 3's Kalagi. I think 2 is great. Double Power, which is also great. Double Wisdom, and double Eternity. I suggest playing 2 of each for consistency. You do not want to have to banish one and not be able to get to an Eternity. Like, you can banish one Eternity and be fine, but you need to be able to banish for Priestess, and you need to be able to banish for Eternity. So yeah, that's it for the 2 ofs, and then the 1 ofs. You have the Life, and you have the Fate. We're only allowed to play 1 Fate, which honestly, everyone's thinking, oh my god, you're only allowed to play 1 Fate, the deck's dead. In no way, shape, or form is this deck dead at all. This card at 1, I mean, I'd rather have it at 2, but honestly, it doesn't even really need to be at 2 through testing, and everyone knows I played this deck through the formats. It's just been really good. Fate, well, first of all, Life is self-explanatory, really good, but Fate, don't feel scared to not play this deck. Or don't feel scared to play the deck. The deck is amazing, even with 1 Fate, and it's recyclable and everything, so really good for Fate. But yeah, those are the spellbooks. I'm not sure on the spell count for spellbooks, but yeah, those are the spellbooks. For the tech choices, I run 1 book, 1 Dark Hole, and then these next cards are kind of, I need to talk about the double upstart and the 1 day. With the double upstart, it just helps you whenever you have dead hands, getting you more stuff that you need, and the 1 day of pieces for saving you. If you guys don't know, 1 day you draw 1, no one takes damage, so really good. Just being able to save yourself, and just more draw power, so you can get to your pieces and get your plays going off. So that's what I feel like that is good. And that's it for the spells. For the traps, I run double Mirror Force, probably my favorite trap card of all time. It's ridiculous. And then double Phoenix Wing Blast for getting cards you don't need out of your hand to the graveyard, and you also get to, you know, mess up your opponent. You can put a card that they have on top of the deck. So really good. But yeah, that's the main deck for the extra. I don't have a side. I'm still working on a side, but I can probably tell you guys what the side is right now. It's going to be Max C, Trigodia, MST, Secret Village of the Spellcaster, Royal Decree, and probably Rivalry of the Warlords. That's that, and probably some more stuff. But yeah, that's, you know, if you guys need to go back and, you know, listen to that. But for the Xyz I play, I'm just running an Xyz deck for the extra. The Dagusto Phoenix, the Shining Elf. For the rank 2s, no really explanation there. Zenmain's, Leviair, and Fortune Tune. These are basically the same card, except Zenmain's pops 1. This gains you points. Leviair is something to talk about, because when you banish stuff with the effect of... What's it called? When you banish stuff with the effect of Life. I'm sorry, guys. I've been playing a lot of Vanguard lately. And I've been, you know... But when you banish stuff with the effect of Life, you can bring it back, so really good. The Dweller, the Dagusto Emerald, the Maestroke, the Pappy, the Chain, the Diamond Wolf, the Cowboy, and I gotta save the swap for this. It is the Goku Gemini Pro. I got this idea from the card the TCG Bungalow, I believe. The card Bungalow, one or the other, and I made it, so pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, Gemini Pro Goku, Gemini Pearl, just so you can get over Ophion if you do not have a power handy. And then for the 7s, I run a Draco Sack and a Hierophant. I don't have Big Eye anymore, I just sell it. But yeah, that's the deck. That's the extra and the main. 15 cards. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, I goofed with this Fire Fist deck profile. This deck's like my main concern. But yeah, this deck has just been testing extremely amazing, even with the 1 Fate. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay chill. I'm Wolf, and I'm signing out.